Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to the Wario Land 3 project. We are actually finished with the game now, and we're going to move on to the extra videos, where I'm going to essentially go through every single level again and collect all of the dreaded music coins. So first off, once you beat the game, you are greeted with kind of a weird main menu screen. You only have two options. You have Time Attack and Clear Data. Clear Data obviously erases your whole game and you start fresh from the very beginning, while Time Attack is actually what you're given when you first beat the game. So for Time Attack, you're basically timed on how fast you can compete for time taken to get all 4 keys and clear the course. You can press start on the map screen to see the list of best times. So yeah, if you are a speedrunner or just a time trial enthusiast, let this be your bread and butter, because you can essentially time yourself on how well you know the level and how fast you can get through the level. But I'm obviously not going to be going for that. I'm going to be strictly focusing on music coins. If I get a good time, I guess that's just a bonus, but mainly the coins is what I'm after here. And of course, if you want to fight the final boss, go ahead and do so to your heart's content. If you go to the temple, the final boss will start right away, so you can always fight the boss over and over and over again if you want. So if you are a Rudy the Clown enthusiast, by all means, go nuts. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and start with the first level, Out of the Woods. This was the very first level we played, and it was also the very last level we completed. Kind of interesting how the whole game kind of came full circle there. That is a very bad position. I got rid of all the blocks except the one I actually needed to destroy. So let's try that again here. There we go, and up we go. Gotta be kind of careful right here, because if you get hit by an apple, you'll get rid of the blocks, and essentially I don't think you can complete all the music coins if you do that, so be very, very careful with this part. In fact, don't even try to rush this part, just wait for the guys to throw their apples so you can grab that coin. And then once you do that, you're pretty much done with this room. So we're going to start moving on to the other rooms. Yeah, first let's go down here, I guess. Okay, this is the room with the red chest. And you do actually need to get a power-up in this room to get this next coin. And the power-up is given by that guy. But before you do, down through here, and then go over here and get smashed. This guy starts moving correctly anyway. So we need to be flat Wario for this one. Jump right here so you disable that guy so he doesn't bother you when you go across here. And then grab the coin, and then you're pretty much done with this room. I don't think there are any other coins in here. If you want to play the minigame, by all means go ahead, but there really isn't any reason to be honest. Because even if you do have to technically get to the chest by playing the minigame, you can enter through any of the chest doors, from my recollection, so it really doesn't matter. Very quickly, I'm going to go through this room and grab the coin that's in here. This is actually a coin that I often forget about whenever I'm doing this, because it's like you want to stay out of the water, so it's like, why would you go in the water? But there is one right there. So definitely make sure you grab that. And then you want to pound down here so you can get the next one. I think we're up to 4 right now, right? Yep. Okay, I think we're good to go. Next we're going to climb up here and use these spiders. I think I kind of showed this part off in my Let's Play, like when I was going through the game. And I was having a lot of issues getting up here. And then I got the coin, I was like, oh, I didn't even have to come up here. I think anyway, I don't know if I cut all that stuff out or not. Really don't remember. It wasn't too long ago that I did this level again, but I feel like it was long enough. Okay, gonna go ahead and grab that. The green keys... Wait, was that the green key or was that the gray key? I'm pretty sure this is the gray key. Yeah. So go ahead and grab that if you want. But again, I don't think you actually have to grab any of the keys. I kind of hope that's the case. Because the doors are clearly open. I just don't think you can actually insert a time for the time trial if you do it that way, I think. Again, it's hard to say. So unfortunately, we have to climb this tower, I think, twice. Because I have to not only... Actually, no, I don't have to. I only have to climb the tower once. And thankfully, it's easier this time because some of the holes are actually filled in. Actually, I could have used that guy. I didn't have to use the bluebird here. I still would rather not deal with the caterpillar guys if I don't have to. Okay, so I'm going to see if I can do this correctly. I want to stay on this frame right here. And then I should just fall through all the way to the bottom. That is the dream, and that is exactly what happened. So I think we're pretty much done with this room. Oh, no, I have to go back up there. Because the door's blocked. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and just cut to the very top, so hold on, guys. Okay, made it to the top, thank God. And seriously, screw those caterpillar guys. They can be really, really annoying. So we're going to fall all the way back down. Back into this room. And next thing we have to do is I have to roll down this hill. So I can get another coin. That is coin number 7. Just have one more, and the next coin's actually pretty simple to get. Unfortunately, due to the fact that I had to kill an enemy while I was in Ball Wario form, I have to grab this guy. And watch out for the fire right here. Okay, just gotta wait for him to move. I think I got all the keys anyway, so that's good at least. I feel like the keys won't be as out of the way as some of the doors are, so that's not really too bad anyway. But yeah, we got all the coins, we got all the keys, and we're going to actually have a time here. So we have 5:21. I'm sure there's a lot of better times out there, but that's okay for me. And because we got all the coins, we filled in a piece of the map, so hooray for that. We're going to go straight on, though. We're going to continue on with more of this crazy, crazy world. Hey guys, before we start the next level, I have a very quick thing I need to say. I am going to be handling these videos a little bit differently than I did that first level. There's going to be a lot more editing done in these levels than I did in that first level. I kind of just showed the entire run in one fell swoop. But for the rest of the levels, I'm going to be doing a lot of editing because some of these levels took me a really, really long time to find some of the coins. And I feel like the best way to do this is just to kind of edit out all of the unnecessary stuff and just kind of show you the basic location of where all the coins are. That's going to make these videos go a lot faster because I do not want to spend a whole lot of time on these videos when I've essentially beaten the game by this point. So I'm going to try to speed things up a little bit. I theoretically want to have like each section, like this video will be the north section, next video will be the west section, third video will be the south section, and so forth and so forth. And then of course I'll have probably a video or two dedicated to the mini game, the golfing game as well. So that's what I want to do. I know that's maybe not what everyone wants. They kind of want to see the thought process of me getting all the coins. But again, there's really not much to it. It's just like go to each room, search every single wall, and try to find things you can interact with. And it's honestly a lot more boring than you'd think it would be. And I feel like this is the best way to go. So I hope you guys understand. And let's get back to the video. We're going to start with the next level, Peaceful Village. Okay, so these are the locations for the Peaceful Village coins. The first one's right there at the very beginning. Not really that hard to find. The second one's actually in here. This is the path to the, I believe, the green treasure chest. And you can only enter this room at night. I did actually find another way you could enter this room, but I'll be talking about that when I get the 8th coin. But basically, yeah, you find the coin in here. This is the room where you get, I believe, the green key. You just pound down here, follow this water source to the left, and there's the second coin. The third coin, all you have to do is go inside this chimney, and you'll automatically grab it when you go through the pipe. The fourth coin, as soon as you climb up that ladder, go through the door, and it's in this room with the Spring Wario enemy. So you use Spring Wario and then grab this coin up here. Not really that hard to do. Now the last coins, actually, the last 4 coins rather, are in this little section right here. The first coin is over here to the left of the mechanical rat enemy. And after you grab that coin, all you have to do is just make your way through this room, and you'll pretty much be in the area for the other 3. One of the coins is during this route here. And once you grab the blue coin, or the blue key, and go past it, do not go through the door up here, go through the pipe, and you'll be back in this part of the level. One of the coins, it's actually kind of clever, you have to bash through the wall over here. And after you bash your way through a little bit of this section to the right, you'll be able to go down and find the 7th coin. And the final coin is actually kind of gotten in the same way. You just have to go back once you make it through here anyway. It is kind of awkward to make it through this section, but once you do, you should be fine. But yeah, go up here to the 3rd enemy platform, and you'll find a door, which will take you to the last coin. And this is actually the room where you can only get in here during the night, but if you keep going to the right there, you can actually just make it to that room anyway, even if it's daylight. So there is a way to get in that room during the day. You just have to go a more roundabout way to get to it. But yeah, that's pretty much all the coins for the Peaceful Village. That wasn't too bad, but some of them can be a little difficult if you're not very observant. Okay, so the next level we're going to be cleaning up is the Vast Plain. These coins aren't too bad, with the exception of maybe the last two. The first one is just up that vine at the very beginning. Second one is going to be in the red chest and red key area. And you do actually have to clear the minigame in order to get this one, so keep that in mind. One of the few cases where you actually have to do that. Third coin is down below. You'll find this pipe. Go in here and you'll be in a room with water. And in this room you have to pretty much go through this room and get to where the coin is. And not get bubbled. Being bubbled will not help you in this case, unless you're right there. But we have the fast swimming, so it doesn't even matter. The fourth coin's kind of in this area, the transition room between the normal part of the level and the sky part of the level. You just let that one guy grab you and take yourself up there. Fifth coin is in this Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright room. And I was also showing that actually once you clear the minigame, all minigame doors will open, not just the one on that path, so you don't have to do the minigame twice, which is kind of interesting. The sixth coin was in that little alcove leading to this room. The 7th coin and 8th coin are actually gotten in the same way, and it's kind of weird how you have to do this, but you have to get turned into a zombie right here, first of all. And then you jump over this pits, you fall through here, and don't turn back into normal Wario just yet. Go back into this room, because this is the only way you can actually make it past these spikes. You cannot get past here any other way, not even with Invisible Wario. So yeah, you have to be Zombie Wario to get that. And yeah, that's all the coins for the Vast Plains. So a little more difficult than Peaceful Village, but kind of unique in how you get some of them, which I found kind of interesting. But yeah, there we go. That's this level, and let's move on to the next one, which I believe is the Bank of the Wild River. Okay, so immediately after starting the Bank of the Wild River, go to the left so you get to the blue key and blue chest area. You'll find the first coin in the Vampire Course, not far into it. And the second coin is a little further on in the next room. You got to be normal Wario for it. Just jump up to it, and you got that. The third coin is back in the main room of the level. Go to the second rock structure you can break. The first one's where the red chest normally is. The second one is this small little room with an enemy and some enemy blocks. And at this point, you should know what exactly you have to do here. It's very simple. Just a simple grab the enemy, throw him up to the top, and then throw him through the blocks. And that's pretty much all she wrote. And that is coin number 3. Coin number 4 is a little further on, and for the third rock, you actually need to break this rock by using Fire Wario. You cannot charge into these rocks, you actually have to use Fire Wario for this, so keep that in mind. You wouldn't think there'd be anything there, but there definitely is, and this is where one of the coins are, so make sure you do that so you can go in here and grab what will be, for us, coin number 4. The next 3 coins are actually all in the same room, this giant vine-climbing room of death. The first 2 aren't too bad, they're pretty much at the beginning of the room. In fact, they're like right on top of each other for the most part. But yeah, grab that one and then climb up here. You can see the other one just kind of barely out of view, and there you go. The third coin's a little further on, closer to the end of the room. Got to be very, very patient because we are doing the stupid climbing thing after all. But if you are patient, you can grab coin number 7 and then be on your way. Coin number 8. For this one, you need to ride the current in the main room. Ride it to the 3rd open area. Turn into Puffy Wario and then fly to the top. And sure enough, you'll find it hidden behind the leaves as well. And it's actually very good timing to get that one last, because if you fall down here, you'll find a door. And this is the door that will take you to the red chest. So there you go. That's pretty much the Bank of the Wild River. Not a bad level. Yeah, it really wasn't that bad at all, honestly. So yeah, that's a very easy one. And next up, we have the Tidal Coast, which in my opinion is probably one of the more annoying levels. So let's go ahead and do that one next, I suppose. Okay, maybe I was a little harsh with this level. Really, only one of the coins in this level are really bad to get. Most of the others are just fine, but there's one that I really, really hate getting. Anyway, the first two are in this maze of octopi and bubbles, which is basically the first door you see in the level. Just go in here and then grab all of the coins you need. There's only 2 of them, and that's pretty much where you find them. The third key, you need to throw an enemy in here, and then go down the pipe. You'll see the coin pretty much immediately when you go in the water, and thanks to super swimming, you can get it pretty easily as well. The fourth coin, go further down in this room, and enter the room where you find the red chest. The coin is in the top right corner here, so that's that one. Fifth coin is back in the main room. It's in the water to the very right, so very easy to find and get. The sixth one, you need to use Spring Wario to make it to the top in the left part of the first room, and you'll find the coin there. Seventh one, you need Spring Wario yet again to bounce over here to the top right of the screen and get that coin. And here's the most annoying coin to get. You need to use Flat Wario, which you get in that room right there. And getting that coin is a lot harder than I made it look right there. It easily took me about 10 minutes to get that coin with how annoying it is to get. Because, yeah, it may have looked like I got it just fine, but getting that jump perfectly is really, really hard to do. It took me a really, really long time, and if you fail the jump, you pretty much have to go back to the very top and do it over and over again, which makes it even more annoying. But there we go, the first row is completed, and that takes care of the Tidal Coast. Next up, I believe we have good old Sea Turtle Rocks, so I'll see you guys for that level next. I hope you guys like digging, because 5 of the 8 coins in Sea Turtle Rocks are gotten via digging through this very first room. I'm only going to get 4 of them right now because I was stupid and forgot about the last one. But anyway, first one's right there, right above the octopus boss door. The next 2 are actually still kind of on the right side of this first room. Once you get this one, you can just swim up and grab the other one as well. So that's, I believe, our second and third coin right there. And the final coin in this room is kind of on the left side. And again, you pretty much just have to dig to find it. Keep bashing through all these blocks, and eventually you'll get to them. That's really all I have to say about this one. The next one, you have to be kind of creative in the rolling room. Not only do you have to roll the ball through this course into the secret dark red room, but you also need to make a precise jump right here to grab that coin. The next 2 coins are actually gotten in this room, the trolley cart laser room. This one can be kind of tricky to get. I almost actually missed it for a second there. And the last one's all the way on this side at the very top. You have to go through the room pretty much twice to get that one. The last coin, I actually forgot about this one. You get this one in the boss room. So after you beat the octopus, just climb up the ladder to the very top, and sure enough, there is your coin. And that's pretty much all of the coins for Sea Turtle Rocks, so we are good to go. And that's going to do it for the north sector of this game. So we are done with all of the levels, and next time we'll move on to the west sector, I believe. So this has been SlimKirby. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Again, I do apologize that I'm going to be doing most of this in post-commentary, but honestly, it just made a lot more sense. I don't want these videos to drag on too long. The project is pretty much already over. Basically, all I'm doing is just a lot of extra work, and we've seen these levels pretty much in full anyway, so I feel like this was the best way to go. So yeah, I'll see you guys for the next extra video when we take on the east... No, not east. The west levels. Later, folks.